Hey, uh, I just drew another dinosaur. This time, it is Velociraptor, a very famous dinosaur. Uh, their fossils are most well known for being found in Mongolia, and unlike other dinosaurs, Velociraptor was discovered recent enough to have not gone through that phase of big, slow, stupid reptile like other dinosaurs. With other dinosaurs like Tyrannosaurus rex, Triceratops, Stegosaurus, Spinosaurus, Apatosaurus, unlike all those other dinosaurs, this one, Velociraptor, was not portrayed like a stupid lizard that was super slow and would, that was super slow and would only be able to move when it got warm enough, and like a crocodile that stood up. Not like that. Not like a lizard. Uh, with Velociraptor, also, unlike Jurassic Park, Velociraptor was not 6 foot tall. In fact, the closest Maniraptor that was around that height would have been either Deinonychus or Utahraptor. To be fair, Utahraptor wasn't discovered until after Jurassic Park, so. But, anyways. In reality, Velociraptor was about 6 feet long, 3 feet tall. They would live in very dry areas, like savannas or some environment that's like the African brush, you know, or maybe even deserts that were sparsely like maybe deserts that had sparse vegetation, like a Sonoran desert from the western United States. But anyways, also another misconception: Velociraptors were not around during the time of the Tyrannosaurus. They were around earlier in the Cretaceous period, and even if they did live with Tyrannosaurus, they would not have met because Tyrannosaurus was in the US and Velociraptor was in Asia. Also, another thing: Velociraptors, it's very unlikely that they hunted in packs. I like to see in media of velociraptors or any kind of raptor hunting using a pack strategy, but that more than likely was not the case because pack hunting is a very complex way to hunt, and it takes a very, very, very smart animal to do that, like wolves or lions. There's only like very few instances of birds pack hunting. Harris hawks pack hunt, but only in like groups of three. And to my knowledge, they're pretty much the only raptors that or birds of prey that hunt in packs. Same with lizards. Lizards don't hunt in packs. They usually form loose gangs so that they could take on a prey item and have a piece of it later on, like Komodo dragons. All those Komodo dragons circling around a water buffalo that's going unconscious because it got some hemotoxic venom in its blood. All those Komodo dragons were not working together. They were just there to eat the buffalo and just happened to form a group. In fact, that is kind of more than likely the case for the velociraptors, that they would form loose groups that would take on a larger target, like a protoceratops. Protoceratops are very famous for being one of the prey items of Velociraptor. Protoceratops being called the Cretaceous sheep, mostly because it was around the size of a sheep. Protoceratops, as you probably know, is an ancestor to ceratopsians, or one of the ancestors to ceratopsians. And it is known for being a prey item for Velociraptor. But Velociraptor also hunted other things like small lizards or insects when they're young, maybe even younger members of their own species. I think maybe also pachycephalosaurids. Some kind of pachycephalosaurid. I think. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, also another misconception, velociraptors did not use their sickle claw for slashing their opponents or prey. That is a myth. In fact, their claws were more well suited to gripping and stabbing and puncturing, which means that they more than likely use their claws, their sickle claws, to hold on to their prey. Like the velociraptor would jump on top of their prey and then dig their claws deep into their sides and try and take them down by biting their neck. Kind of like a lion. In fact, also another thing, I know I keep saying also another thing, but yeah, also another thing. It is also suspected that Velociraptor used its wings to keep its balance while trying to bring prey down by climbing on top of it. Like they would jump up on their prey and grip onto their prey for dear life with those sickle claws, bite into their neck while simultaneously trying to keep balance and not fall off while using their wings. It's also suspected that they would also use their wings for steering, as in like making tighter turns while running. Now, it is customary for me when I draw dinosaurs to add one detail that is purely speculation, and I have no absolute proof whether this animal had it or not. But what I included is this thing on its neck. This thing is supposed to be a feather beard. It's something that modern turkeys have. Well, male turkeys. Male turkeys have these long feathers that are super thin and hair-like that are attached to their necks. And that's something only male turkeys, I believe, have. And I think it's something to attract mates. So I put this on the Velociraptor here, so you can identify this now as a male Velociraptor. Now, I've also been wanting to draw like a nest of them. Like maybe velociraptors would mate for life. Like modern birds of prey. Like maybe that's the case. Like eagles, eagles tag team taking care of their children. Like what if the male, um, like helps the female take care of their babies? Like they take turns incubating and hunting. That would be a cool concept. And also, I would probably imagine that a baby velociraptor would look like an adult, but with huge eyes and feet and no feathers, like those baby birds that are like just hatched. You know how they look super ugly and bald, with huge giant feet and eyes that they can barely hold up their head at all. Yeah, something like that. So, anyways, this is my drawing of Velociraptor. Uh, I guess Velociraptor mongoliensis is the proper name. Anyways, bye.